Hello, my name is Jennifer and welcome to part 37 of Runaway Teen in the City. And our teen, Arabella, is actually a young adult now, and she has a daughter, Arabella, and her little brother, Mason, is living with them temporarily. It's late, and they're all just essentially getting ready for bed because they're tired. But I'm just going to sell all the frogs, except for 2 that I've already taken out of Andi's inventory. And I think we'll look after their basic needs over and get them to bed. Oh, little Arabella, you should go to the bathroom before you go to sleep. So I will be back in the morning. And Andi goes to work today in the morning. It's morning and Mason's the first one up. He is just having something to eat and trying to keep his fun up while he's getting ready to go to school. Hopefully he'll get his A today. It probably would be helpful if I had him work hard to try and get that. Both Dimitri and Andi are have the yellow ticks for getting promotion, so hopefully they will get the promotion. But they're all sleeping. Little Arabella definitely needs a bath, and she needs some attention paid to her. So we will look into doing that once everybody is up. Well, just sleeping. I think they'll be up after Mason goes to school. Poor little Mason. Maybe I need to get them to bed at night a little bit earlier. I don't know what his energy... Oh, there we go. We're going to have him work from home, and there we got his promotion. So he now has the ability to respond to mail and to share an image. I thought he already could do that, but maybe not. So he's getting up, and Arabella is still... So he's a clickbait writer, is what he is. I'm just going to have Arabella go potty, and then she can eat. Yeah. So he makes $29 per hour now. And he got a bonus of 183, and he is still working today at 9 a.m., of course, because we said to work from home. So he has to give an energized speech uptown and give a confident speech uptown. Oh. Well, they kind of contradict each other. And he works tomorrow, so he has to do them both. Oh, she's getting her promotion. I think we said she was going to be an arts critic. I haven't actually done that. I have done the food critic, but I haven't done the arts critic. So she's going to be a arts critic. So she sets the standards for all artistic endeavors as an arts critic. And she's going to make $47 an hour, and she's going to work from 12 to 5. And I think the red is the days off. So she has Mondays and Thursdays off. And it's different than the food critic is... Actually, the food critic pays better, but, we have money. That's not really an issue. So now we need her also to work from home, because that was the whole point of doing this career, is that she could work from home. So she has to spray graffiti for 2 hours and write a book. Okay. Well, we will switch her over to the best-selling author, since she has to write a book, where she can write 2 books. I think we already started her on a book. And let's check her needs. She needs to have a shower too. Take a... sing in the shower is good enough. And there's the gardener. And how is Arabella doing otherwise? She needs to be fed. So I'm going to just let her help herself after I grab that out of the fridge for her. And have her chat with... Dimitri, because she needs some fun. And how are Andi's needs? She can also go to the bathroom when she's finished and grab herself some food to eat. Nope, I didn't mean... I meant to grab a serving. I was thinking it was going to be at the top, so that's where I got that wrong. Yeah. And I'm going to have her write. And she's already writing a book, so I'm not sure if that'll count. If it probably, my guess is it will. It just probably means it needs to tick off. And she can listen to the new station too. The new disco. And we can put this away. So I think what I'm going to do is I already had him have a shower. I'm trying to think the best way to get energized. I know the easy way is to have a brisk shower, but he's already clean. I'm going to just see if that'll work. Take a brisk shower. Because he's not like he's athletic. But I don't know that they need to be energized to do an energized speech. I'm not 100% sure on that. Because I know in other ones, might depend on their levels and stuff like that. I have had them do an energized... The option for energized speech has come up even when they weren't energized. So let's just go... see, he could share an image already. I think that must be partially linked into their charisma skill, as well as their obviously their their level that they are. So it could unlock it when you're at a lower level, but his charisma is high enough so that. So we're gonna have her. Oh, she's right. I forgot to tell her to write. I forgot to have her sit where she needed to write. So therefore, and she didn't go and eat. I guess maybe because she. I put it away on her, so that didn't count. So hopefully she just gets that book done. And then we will go out and she can spray some graffiti and well, he does some... What a boring image. Okay, so I guess I didn't do us anything for us. What? Oh. Okay, I guess we're gonna work from home. I guess she didn't. Okay, so now she has to do different things. She has to try 3 different flavors in the bubble blower. Again. And recommend Hangout to 3 Sims. Okay, I shouldn't really need to finish this book anymore. But what we will do is we'll have her work on that, and we're going to have Dimitri give little Arabella a bath, because she needs a bath, and her attention's not so bad anymore, because she's been given some from her daddy. So that's good. And she wants to play with a tablet game, so... I'm just going to speed through just looking after her, and so he gained 20 followers. He probably needs more followers for his job. Let's look at that. Oh, he has to have 100 followers, and he already has 100 followers because he has 135, so he already had 100 already. I did remember that didn't seem to need to be ticked off, but I wasn't really sure why. So I will, we'll just like give Arabella her bath, and we will see you at the Uptown, where he has to do his speeches when we get through this. We're in Uptown, and if I click on Dimitri and the podium, it does say he can give an energized speech. He is no longer oh look, here after all this, did I ever get him to do this? Let me talk. Yeah, he did get that city native. Finally, now that we don't need a protest, we found a protest. And he has to go to the bathroom. Oh, well. So she's here, and she finished her book. I just find sometimes when you start and stop and start and stop that it takes like a lot longer to write a book. So seemed like she was almost finished, so I just kept them at home until she finished her book. So athletic. She's going to work out at a gym venue, so we will do that in a minute, but I'm actually going to put down the further updated version of this that I've created. I've placed the lot. This is just the same lot, the base game lot that comes in the city, but I have added a little toddler room here, and the other things I had already added previously. It just was slightly updated from what I did with toddlers being added. So let's see, and oh, look at that. Mason's home, and he's now a grade A student. So we will bring him here. And that's little Arabella is a bit tired. And poor kid is tense. So what we will do is we will have him play a game. Because he's tense because he's a geek. That's his trait. And he needs to play some video games. So I wasn't sure whether he would get his promotion at work today, because of the fact that he didn't, because he was tense, and sometimes that'll bring them down. So where is he on his social? Oh, he needs to make a best friend. Maybe he should try and become friends with Arabella. Oh, he needs to do an introduction to her. So what we're going to do is we're going to start a gathering. I'm gonna check. So maybe we won't work on that one because he's probably best to do that introduction when I get him enough points. He can't do motor. He has to, someone has to read with him, and he probably can't do any of those. But why don't I just, even though he can't do it, where did he go? There he is. There's our kiddo. So we'll have him cloud gaze when he's finished because he's no longer tense. And I can't remember, I know I added a few kids things to this area, this gym, and there's some arts activity tables, so he can go and draw a couple of pictures. And how is Dimitri doing with his speech? There's his energized speech. So it didn't inspire anyone, but he got some money and he completed that part of his task. And now he needs to give a confident speech. And I'm pretty sure for that, he needs to be confident. And how much longer? He's 51 minutes. So I'm going to take him to the bathroom. Just because he needs to go. And then I'm going to have him brush his teeth. And hopefully by the time that all kicks in, the other one will be go. So Andi has to try 3, right, because the graffiti was something that she never got done because there wasn't enough time. So she needs to, why don't we describe, and that little thing where it did say bar, that was recommend a bar. Right now, none of them are coming up. So what you do is you go under friendly, recommend hangout. So she's going to recommend a museum to 3 sims, which I would expect means a different sims. And we'll ask about his career anyways. It's a funny conversation. So she has actually finished, so she needs to push the limits for an hour while energized and own 2 pieces of workout equipment. I think they actually do technically because they, a while ago, had it that the yoga mat now counts as a piece of workout equipment. Uh-oh. Now she's confident. I think that's from the convivial lot trait. Yep, so he's a secret agent. So let's go back to looking at, and we recommended a hangout, so that worked. So why don't we introduce ourselves to the gym trainer. Not sure if I can pronounce that. Shoraya Banerjee, who's an adult. And then once we introduce ourselves. Oh, he hates children. We'll recommend a bar. And she can always try the different flavors in the bubble blower at home. So I'm going to have Arabella. She was tired, so I think she can nap. Yeah, she can nap there. We need to recommend to another. Why don't we go introduce ourselves to Paulo Rocca and see if we can introduce ourselves to him. Oh, she's being mentored. That won't count because she has to push the limits while she's energized. And that's not an option right now because she hasn't worked out long enough in the first place. And she's hungry. And it's not like it's an urgent thing. We're just going to try and get this done. We're going to do a museum for her work. And we got 118 simoleans. He needs to give, there's the confidence speech. So you do actually need to be confident, but you don't seem to need to be energized to do the energized speech. And I did see he had the option to do an inspired speech. Can she nap? Can she nap on there? No, she can't nap. Let's try that again. Can you nap? Nope. Can you nap on the ground now? Oh, she can nap on the ground. So you click on them to have them nap on the ground, as opposed to clicking on the ground. Okay, so she can have a nap. And she's made herself some food over here. And we're just going to wait for Dimitri to give his speech. And he's still drawing the first picture. I'm pretty sure I have a table at home, and if I don't, we'll just buy one because we're going to need it for Arabella anyways. So how is your speech coming? Let's go fast. This is taking a long time.
Ziffle Fuba-Boom. Barbanarks. Cool-up. Sa-wooby.
Oh, it didn't inspire anyone either. Well, it doesn't surprise me because like there's no one here sitting. Maybe he needed to have their Sims come and sit. So I'm going to bring them home, and in the next part we will have Andi finish her work tasks. But that's it for this part. Thanks very much for watching, and we will see you next time. Bye! If you have any comments or suggestions, please leave them below. I'd love to see them. If you liked the video, please leave a like. And if you'd like to see more, please subscribe if you haven't already done so. I'd really appreciate it. Thanks very much.